Children should be allowed to remain vegan virgins and not be given death without their ability to consent to it. If they want to eat stolen body parts, let them decide this on their 18th birthday, not before. Love animals, eat plants. Be brave, be kind, be love, be vegan.
Hello students! Well, it's that time of day again where we check out different channels to make sure that people are not stuffing dead animals down their babies' throats without consent.
Drink soy milk, oat milk, rice milk, almond milk. Don't steal milk from a cow. Be vegan, start right now. Follow that vegan teacher, she will show you how.
Hello students! Today we're looking at Colleen Vlogs channel. She has 3 million subscribers over here on YouTube, and we are keeping an eye on her babies to make sure that they stay vegan. All babies are born vegan. They never want to hurt animals. They want to be kind to animals, and their mother's milk is meant for them. So that is vegan. And what we are checking to make sure is that Colleen does not shove any dead animal body parts or their secretions into these innocent little babies' mouths, because right now they are virgins and they have not consented to have the murder of anyone put into their bodies. So we're just keeping an eye on Colleen and making sure that she keeps her babies vegan.
Happy vegan, happy vegan, happy vegan Declaration Day.
Unfortunately, while going through some of Colleen's video footage, we find her talking about eggs and how she uses them. In this clip, Colleen is talking about eating eggs and a recipe that she makes using eggs. So now we're thinking about the baby chicks who are macerated at 1 day old when they are male, just because they'll never be able to lay eggs.
The egg industry is just a cycle of misery. They lie to you endlessly. Don't buy eggs, walk away. Go to egg-truth.com today.
Now, one of her babies is a boy and the other is a girl. Can you imagine if somebody did that, took away your baby boy and macerated him? That would be absolutely awful. But that's what they do in the egg industry. It's horrible, Colleen, and I hope that you understand that. Maybe you just don't know. And that's why we're here, to educate you.
Apple cider vinegar in my deviled eggs. In the recipe that I use for deviled eggs, there's apple cider vinegar, and it's really...
You know what? Let's watch those baby boy chicks one more time, just to make sure it hits home.
The egg industry is just a cycle of misery. They lie to you endlessly. Don't buy eggs, walk away. Go to egg-truth.com today.
In this next clip, we're watching Colleen Vlogs talking about some butterflies that she has hatching in her home, in a cage, in a place that looks like it is her kitchen or connected to it. So the reason that this is of interest to us is because we're looking at anything that has to do with animals at all, which has to do with food and which has to do with sentient beings that are being brought into her home. Now, where did these butterflies come from? Did she buy them at a pet store? If so, that's unethical. Animals are not here for us. They are here with us. They are not on this earth for us to eat, wear, use for entertainment, or in any other way. So Colleen in this clip is talking about the butterflies. Briefly, she mentions that they are hatching. What does this mean? What is the significance of this?
Hello everyone, it's the next day. I didn't vlog anything else yesterday. It was a short vlog, so I thought I'd combine the 2 days. Almost all of the butterflies have hatched.
Almost all the butterflies have hatched. Now let's take a look at the eyes of this woman. Does she look like somebody who cares beyond herself? Does this woman have a heart for the animals? Does she hatch these butterflies just for her show and she really doesn't care? And then when you open up her fridge, or if you looked inside her abdomen, you would see the corpses of many other animals. Has she started buying soy milk or oat milk only? What about the ice cream that she eats? Is that now made from plants as well? Or is she still paying into the dairy industry, which abuses baby cows, ripping them away from their mothers? Is that what's going on with Colleen? Or has she progressed? Baby boy cows in the industry are taken away from their mothers so that we humans can steal the milk. Colleen has an audience now of many millions of people because she has several channels. So she now has a moral obligation to do the right thing and to become vegan. Now, we're not saying that she needs to become vegan overnight, but we're saying that she needs to have an open mind and become vegan over time as she learns. So Colleen, if you're watching this, it's time for you to watch the important documentaries. One of them is called Dominion Movement. And you can get there by going to watchdominion.com. This is essential learning, essential knowledge for any adult so that you can make informed decisions going forward about what kind of things you're going to put into your child's body.
What's in your body? Why are you eating meat when you can choose compassion with every bite you eat? Do you want your body to be a garden, or do you want it to be a morgue? If you're brave enough to learn the truth, go to don'twatch.org. Do you want your body to be a garden, or do you want it to be a morgue? If you're brave enough to learn the truth, go to don'twatch.org.
Colleen, in case you didn't know, the Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics has clearly stated that a vegan diet is healthful for all stages of life, including pregnancy, lactation, infancy, childhood, adolescence, and even older adults and athletes. And if you want to protect future generations, it's also best for the planet.
Run, run, run from humans. They're trying to stab you. They're trying to murder you, to call you bacon and burn you in a frying pan.
Now we're watching a video where she is feeding her babies and we are not sure what it is. You can see that she is deliberately covering up the label there. We don't know if that's any kind of meat or what it is. But we do notice that Maisie does not want to eat this food. So we are hoping that she is not shoving dead body parts down her daughter's throat. This is a form of rape if you do that. Raping a child's palate against their will. So hopefully these are just some sort of prunes or plums or something like that, and that Colleen is actually being a good mother and respecting her children. Even if your child opens their mouth and likes the taste of meat, that does not make it okay, because that still means that they are unaware. They do not have the ability to consent to what you are giving them. They're just children. So they cannot consent to murder, just like they cannot consent to sex. Got it? Understand? Don't feed your children dead animals or their body parts at all, or their secretions.
Plants have protein, they really, really do. Being vegan is healthy, you know it's true. Plants have protein, they really, really do. So why the fuck aren't you vegan yet? No more excuses for you.
Unfortunately, the more we looked around the site, we realized that Colleen is in fact still contributing to the cycle of violence that is the dairy industry. In this clip, she's talking about eating cheese, but she fails to mention that it should be vegan cheese. She's talking about this platter and how it's kind of cute, but she fails to remind her audience that the dairy industry is extremely violent because they take the baby boy cows away from their mothers. The mothers are also sexually assaulted to begin with, which is also horrific. Here's a photo of a sad mother cow. Let's read what she says. Please confine me and impregnate me so that I will lactate. And then, please take my baby off me as soon as he's born and kill him so that I can give my milk to human adults instead. Said no cow ever. So Colleen, going forward, we really hope that you will decide that you should be vegan, that you teach your audience to be vegan as well, because that will have a domino effect, and this could result to billions of animals being saved. Your children should remain vegan, go back to their roots, go back to your roots as well, Colleen. You and your husband, remember, you were born vegan. You never wanted to hurt animals. It wasn't your fault to begin with, but now you're an adult. And when you know better, you can do better. So make better choices now. After all, Colleen, if cups weren't invented yet, can you imagine your husband doing this? Just think about it. How crazy is this? Drinking from another female past the age of infancy and stealing her milk. It's absolutely nuts. The dairy industry has done an amazing job at brainwashing all of us. Like you, I used to drink milk all the time and gave it to my children as well. But just look at this. I mean, really look at it. Does this make any sense? No other species drinks milk past the age of infancy. So why do we? And why do we steal it from another species? It's absolutely ridiculous, and it needs to stop.
It's the perfect time to be vegan with me. It's the perfect time to see that the animals deserve to be free. It's the perfect time to show your empathy. It's the perfect time to return to who you were meant to be. It's the perfect time to be vegan with me. Let's follow that vegan teacher on YouTube right now. Let's